all-rounder instead of Tala because he has to leave, UAE because of his father's condition, and that's the reason why we have brought in Mr. Shabir. Rest all remains the same.
What's the one positive that you'd like to take from the previous game?
One positive thing is definitely yes, our bowling side unit was good, but definitely one thing that would like to improve is our fielding skills. That cost us the match last time, 0 for 3, and then they literally chased it down. Definitely, you give any class batsman, especially like Keshav, 4 chances. Definitely, that's not something. And the experience of Rohan Mustafa guided the match through. So definitely, this time we'll try to improve from that particular point as well.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Imran? They're bowling first. Are you happy to bat?
No, we also want, because last 2 matches we played like a first, so we are planning because there is a run rate issues as well. So, but no problem. We try our level best in this match to bat first, put the highest total on the board. I know our strength is good, but unfortunately, last 2 games we lost in the second last overs. But hopefully today there is a couple of changes we make it, and hopefully we will go with the good strength, and we will win this match.
Yeah, mixed bag of performances. You did well in some patches, especially the batting. You'd want to get that department sorted.
Yeah, especially in the wickets have to be stay. We have the problem like every second or third overs we lose the wickets, and this is the problem for us. And definitely after this tournament we have to work hard in upcoming tournaments. But definitely today we have the chance to show our strength.
Give us your team news.
The team remains same, only like 2 changes over there. I think manager already decided for that.
All right, all the best and give us a good game.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Right, that's Imran, and the news from the centre is that the Cybershelter Falcons have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first. So Cybershelter Falcons are winning the toss and deciding to bowl first in this game. Of course, dew is going to be a factor. We saw yesterday quite a lot of dew on the ground, so that does aid the team batting second. Playing 11 for the Indigo Warriors: Saurav Singh, Imran Ahmed, Mushtaq Ahmed. They've got Irfan Zafar, Ashok Sudarshan, Sandeep Mamgain, Sujit Subramanian, Surjit Manohar Das, Harun Rashid, the left arm seamer, Rahul Kumar and Musammil Kiran. And for the Cybershelter Falcons, Junaid Shamsu has been in good form at the top for the Cybershelter Falcons, along with Milton Crasto, the captain, Mohammad Sawad, Nishar Ahmed, Rehan Mohammad, Anup Gopal Krishna, Irfan Ayub, Arkam Abbasi, Mohammad Rizwan, Matthew Rahman and Tahir Hussain. Now let's look at the points table in this edition of the Abu Dhabi Thunders. Right now at the top are in Group A are Abu Dhabi Smashers, 2 wins out of 2 games. They are comfortably placed in that top position with a very healthy net run rate of 1.3. At number 2 is ALS Superstars, who've played 2 matches. They've won 1, they've lost 1, and are on 2 points in the second position. Tied with them are Cybershelter Falcons, who are also on 2 points, playing their last game today. So they need to win this to keep their hopes alive for qualifying into the semi-finals. Top 2 teams will qualify for the next round. And for them, it's a must-win game against the Indigo Warriors, who played 2, lost 2. So they definitely would not qualify for the semi-finals, but will want to win this game, spoil the party for Cybershelter Falcons, and maybe finish this tournament on a high. While in Group B, Volcano Sports Academy have been unbeaten in the tournament with 4 points, 2 wins out of 2 matches for them. Lexington Shotguns, they've won 1, lost 1, are at number 2 position. Etihad Strikers also at the number 3 position, but tied in terms of the points for them with the Lexington Shotguns. And Prime Heights, just like Indigo Warriors, are at the bottom of that Group B, playing 2 matches and having lost both of them. So a lot at stake. There are still 3 teams in each group who can make it to the top 2 and then play the semi-final. The tussle is actually between the number 2 and the number 3 position in that points table. Right then, the two openers are out there in the middle. Imran Ahmed, the captain, along with Saurav Singh. The two will be opening the proceedings with the bat for the Indigo Warriors, while Milton, with the gloves behind the stumps, will be leading his side, Cybershelter Falcons. And interesting to see Junaid Shamsu with the new ball in his hand. He will, in fact, it's going to be Tahir. So for a moment I thought Junaid Shamsu will be opening the bowling, but no, he's passed on the mantle and the white ball to Tahir, who will be starting with the new ball, Tahir Hussain. That's the field placement for the openers. There's a deep third on the boundary ropes and a deep square leg. So those are the two fielders. And it's going to be Tahir to start off. First ball against Saurav Singh. Catch is the call, upishly played, one bounce to mid-on. Imran wanted a single but sent back. On the pads, an appeal, but clearly missing the stumps. Good length that from Tahir Hussain. That's in the gap, racing away from the fielders. A slide put in by Rizwan, but that's not going to be stopped. That's the first boundary for the Indigo Warriors. Upish clears the infield, a couple of bounces, and this will run away towards the boundary as well. So Saurav Singh has started off with aggressive intent and has executed two boundaries back to back. A little too full from Tahir. Not the cleanest of connections, but Saurav Singh has managed to play that up and over the infield, and he's got value for his shots. So four more back to back boundaries for Saurav Singh. Looking for a quick single. Will get it. So now it's Junaid Shamsu who's going to share the new ball with Tahir. First ball has been played in the gap for a single. Imran Ahmad on strike. That's Upish in the gap. Single taken. Pushed by Saurav. Up and over in the offside. Saurav Singh has managed to get his third boundary. He's looking in good touch. A little too full, a little too wide. And Saurav Singh just goes aerial. Very effective when you are playing in the power play. Not a lot of risk and high reward. Again towards the offside. This time even better, flatter. And the result is the same. 4 more. This is great batting. Just clearing that front leg and allowing himself to play that beautiful shot from Saurav. Now straight down the ground. Beautiful batting here from Saurav Singh. He's looked like a man possessed in this innings. And what a start this is for him and for his side. Just plays it aerial again, not afraid to play those shots. And that goes for 4. Mathiur Rahman, the new bowler. Hit straight by Imran for a single. Pushed in towards the onside region here. We'll come back for the second. Run taken. Bye signaled. One bounce. Oh, that could be a run out. Oh, that's a wild throw that just slipped his hand. That could have been the end of the innings for Imran. That was a poor call of running between the wickets. Had all the time in the world to just go himself and get the bails dislodged, but that was a poor throw from Matiur Rahman. And a life for Imran Ahmad. Chance for a run out? No, not the best of throws. Arkam Abbasi, the new bowler. And the first ball itself, another risky run taken. Luckily, no damage done. That's a better shot. And Saurav Singh continues to shine in this game for the Indigo Warriors. Continues to use the power play to his advantage and takes on the bowlers regardless of who it is. This time, does well to just play that on the front foot, and I think it's gone all the way for 6. Beautiful shot, great flow of the hands, comes right from the middle of the bat. Hit straight and dropped into the hands, and he's made a mess of it. Again placed in the gap, and it's gone all the way for 4. That's a good shot. Saurav Singh dealing in boundaries. Short and wide, and does well. Plays with control and gets 4 runs. That's a good shot from Imran, but it's been taken. There is a fielder there who doesn't drop it, and what a good catch that is. Had to run all the way and ensure that he gets there. Anup Gopal Krishna with the catch. Yeah, leans forward, down on his knees, eyes on the ball, and that's the first wicket down. Imran out for 3 is 39 for 1. New batter in is another Ahmed, Mushtaq Ahmed, who replaces Imran Ahmed at number 3. A misfield will allow them to come back. Quick single taken. A slower delivery from Mati this time. Sort of misses, but he's on 34 of 20. He's playing a good knock here. Down the leg side, and Saurav has managed to get enough bat on it to beat the fielder at fine leg. So runs continue to flow from the bat of Saurav Singh. Beats the keeper. He's not happy, Milton. That's a poor delivery. And Saurav Singh gets 4 runs. End the over with a boundary. 5 overs bowled, 46 for 1. Rizwan comes into bowl. First delivery, a full toss being played in the gap towards the extra cover. They come back for the second. A miss from Mushtaq Ahmed. That'll be way too wide outside off. Has been called a wide. Is that an edge? They're appealing and they're going for the stumping as well. Both the appeals and both the umpires not interested. Well, Not out, says the main umpire. Preetham on your screens. Some swing in the air, the bat hitting the ground. An appeal from Milton, and then he looks to effect the stumping as well. Now that's an edge. That runs away towards the deep third for 4. Lucky boundary for Mushtaq Ahmed. He won't be complaining. Looks to go big, gets the thick edge and beats everyone on the way towards the fence for 4. Pushed towards the covers. Well, that's beaten the fielder. A wild throw. There is some backing, so won't be too much of a damage. Some extra runs available. They get 2 on that ball. End of the 6th over. Power play done. 55 for 1. Rehan Mohammed, the new bowler, starts with a full delivery. Single taken, easy runs in this over so far. Not bad from Rehan, the youngster, bowling his first over. Up against Saurav Singh, who's on 40 of 23. Oh, that's a juicy full toss. That's a poor delivery. And that's been punished. Rehan Mohammad errs in his line and length, and that has resulted in a maximum for Saurav Singh. That was very easy for Saurav to play that straight over the bowler's head for a maximum. Works that away for a single. And that'll be the end of the over. 7 bowled. It's 67 for 1. Rizwan coming in to bowl his second over. Quicker, flatter. Saurav Singh on 47, just one hit away from a 50. That's in the gap. And will go all the way. And what a way to bring up his 50. Saurav Singh, right from ball number 1 today, has shown his class and caliber. Has been scoring runs at a brisk pace. And this time too, just drills that into the offside. No chance for the cover fielder. And gets to 50 runs. 51 of 27 for Saurav Singh. Outstanding innings so far. Hit straight and dropped again. That was a big chance. Rizwan not happy, and so is Saurav very disappointed with that shot. He's got a life. Will want to make use of it. Up and straight to the fielder. This is an easy catch. Well, what have you done? Arkam Abbasi, the fielder at covers, will want to forget that as soon as possible. on the back foot. Takes a single. Rehan was expensive in the first over. That is plum. That is the first wicket for Rehan. He celebrates, and that was an easy decision for the umpire. Wrong shot selection. Wanted to play across the line. That was full. Hit the pads. Appeal from Rehan, and the finger goes up. So Mushtaq Ahmed departs 13 of 13 for him. It's 73 for 2. New batter in. Ashok Kumar Sudarshanan. He's come out to bat. And good comeback in this over from Rehan. Flatter this time. Poor delivery down the leg side. And what a way to get off the mark for Ashok Kumar Sudarshanan. Plays it along the ground and gets 4. Yeah, wrist spinners, they tend to bowl a few loose deliveries. This one is right up there from Rehan. And easy pickings for Sudarshanan. Another poor delivery, this time on the offside. And the ball reaches the ropes. So back-to-back boundaries for Sudarshanan. Rehan, after taking that wicket, has just lost his rhythm, which is quite the opposite. And Sudarshanan says, thank you very much. He'll be very happy with those 2 deliveries that he's faced. Will give him confidence. End of the over, 9 overs bowled, 82 for 2. quick run taken in this first delivery of Rizwan's third over. Upish and in the gap, and that beats the fielder as well. So another boundary for Saurav Singh. Was off strike for some time, but now immediately comes and gets a boundary. Fielder's there on the offside, but he still manages to find the gap. Looking and coming back for the second. Nicely bowled, some movement in the air for his one end of the over. 10 overs bowled, it's 90 for 2. Good running. Rehan Mohammed continues to bowl his third over. A lot of faith shown in his skill by the captain Milton, which is good to see, giving the youngster an extended run of spell. Rehan desperately will be looking for another wicket here. Nicely bowled, flighted and landed in the right area. That's a good hit. That's all the way beyond the ropes. And it's gone for a maximum. Very well done. Big hit. Saurav Singh moves on to 64. Pressure back on the young Rehan Mohammad. Thick edge. Ball reaches the deep third region. That's a wide. There's an edge. This won't go all the way. That'll be another run. 100 comes up. 101 now for the Indigo Warriors. That's a big wide. Again, just looking to bowl away from Saurav Singh. That's it straight. That'll be the end of the over. 103 for 2 after 11. Oh, that's nicely done. Uses the pace on the offer, and Anoop spraying that one down the leg side. A loosener, and well, he's in top form. Saurav Singh. Everything that he touches turns to gold tonight. Starts the over with a 4. Single taken. Sensible batting. Moves into the 70s now, Saurav. Thick edge. A misfield. Wants the second, but sent back by Saurav. Appealing, not out, says the umpire. Pushed in the gap. Came back for the second. Threw at the keeper's end. That's good running, good basics. Very well done by Saurav. Drags the bat into the crease, and good decision from the umpire as well. That's again played in the gap, but will only be a single this time. Tahir back into the attack. First ball played behind point and gets a boundary. Saurav Singh. He's looked really confident and in great form tonight. This time too, just waits for it and plays it in that point region. Rehan is not able to stop it, and the ball crosses the ropes. So starts with a boundary to his name in this over. He's moved on to 78. Remember, the top score in the tournament was scored yesterday by Yayin Rai. 95 is what he scored. 78 for Saurav Singh. Can he reach that landmark that no one has reached in the tournament so far? A century is what we are yet to witness in the Abu Dhabi Thunder. Driven. Now that's beaten the keeper. They'll get a run. Sudarshanan also looking good. 17 of 12 for him. Leg bye is signalled by the umpire. 121 in the 13th over. They should look to get at least 190 from here on. And with Saurav Singh, that's definitely possible. Cut away. A misfield and they come for a single. End of the over. 13 bowled, 122 for 2. Savad comes in to bowl his first over. That's a chance. It's up in the air. Who wants it? Fielder will come underneath it and complete the catch. Very well done. Appreciation from the team members. And Sudarshanan looking to up the ante here. Plays a false shot. Skies that one up in the air. And a very clean catch taken. Eyes on the ball. Completes the catch. Third wicket down. 1, 2, 3 for 3. New batter in is Subramanian. Sujit Subramanian. Pulls away straight to the square leg fielder. Matthew Rahman there. Good over this from Sawad. A wicket in that and just 4 runs. 126 for 3. That's beautifully driven. Oh, a misfield from Matthew Rahman, and that's gone all the way for 4. That's not good fielding at all. The body line, the body language, beg your pardon, of the team has definitely dropped. They're not looking confident about themselves as runs are leaked. And this is just going to dent their confidence even further. That should have been stopped with 2 hands. Regulation fielding there. And Mati has made a mess of it. So starts the over with a 4, Subramanian. Will be a dot ball. Single taken. Inside edge. Ball reaches the fine leg. They take a single. Nicely driven for a single again. Saurav Singh on 83. He's still got a lot of time to get to his 100. Should look to focus and recalibrate here. Should not lose his wicket from here on. Not every day that you come into a T20 game and score 83 of 50 deliveries. When you do, you need to make full use of that. Driven again. End of the over. 15 bowled. It's 134 for 3. Sawat continues. Upish in the gap. They come back for 2. That's nicely done. They'll just have a look at that save. That's a clean save. That's a good shot from Subramanian. Rocks on the back foot. No intent to play that along the ground. Was always determined to play that up and over. Beautiful swing of the bat. And it's gone all the way for 6. Into the bushes. Well, another boundary. This over is proving out to be a very good over for Indigo Warriors. Last ball of the over. That was hit ferociously. Couple of bounces and the ball reaches the ropes. 149 for 3. This one's a big wide from Tahir, coming in to bowl his last over. Oh, beats the fielder. Was interested for just a moment, but Saurav Singh has managed to hit that and play that over the long off fielder for six. Slower delivery, waits for it and tonks it. Yeah, that was always going above the fielder there. So Saurav Singh into the 90s now with that six on 91. Chance again. No, lands safely. Coming back for the second. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Saurav Singh, what have you done? Again, another batter falls into the 90s. Nervous 90s. Rightly called so. Big swing of the bat. Sort of looking to tonk that, just launch it and send it to Dubai all the way from Abu Dhabi. Completely misses, and Tahir Hussain gets that all important breakthrough. The important partnership between these two. The danger man sort of Singh departs. 93 for him. It's 158 for 4. Quick run taken. New batter. It's Sandeep Mamgain, Sandy. Looking to play that. Completely misses Sujit. That's the end of the over, is it? Yes, 17 bowled. 159 for 4. quick run taken on the last ball. In fact, that was the last ball now. Just got the clarification. So he's bowled at last ball and it'll be a single. So now it's the end of the 17th. It's 160 for 4. That's hit straight down the ground and will be taken at long on. The catches have been taken nicely in the outfield here tonight by the Falcons. Yes, they dropped a few simple ones, but now they're making a comeback. Very good catch at long on. Another wicket falls. Matthew Rahman gets his second. It's 160 for 5. An overthrow gets them some extra runs. New batter in is Zafar. Irfan Zafar. Milton not happy. The captain. 4 runs taken by running between the wickets. Current run rate is 9.37, which is very good. They should still look to get to at least 190. That's still on the cards. That's hit nicely in the gap. Zafar will come back for the second. End of the over. 18 gone, 2 more to go, 167 for 5. Hit straight for towards the long on. That's in the gap. Two more. Junaid Shamsu coming in to bowl his second over. Subramanian scoring 25 of 14. He's now the senior partner in this partnership. That's up and lands in between the two. Pulls for a single. Last ball of the over. Decent over this. Slower delivery. A fumble will allow them to come back for the second. And that's the end of the over. 19 bowled, 174 for 5. Last over, it's going to be Matthew Rahman. Plays it in the gap for a single. Zafar brings Subramanian on strike, was on 28 of 16. Taken. Matthew Rahman gets his third wicket. Subramanian looking to go for the big shot. Finds the fielder. The shot was on, clearing his front leg, just couldn't get the distance, and a simple catch taken at long off. Very good catch. Subramaniam departs. It's 6 wickets down the Indigo Warriors. It's 177 for 6. That's down the leg side. Will be a wide. Surjit Manohar Das now the new batter. He doesn't have a lot of time, just 2 deliveries left in this innings. 180 on the board. Oh, missed by Milton. Coming for the second, but directed needed. Well, that's good backing up from Tahir. Comes onto the stumps nicely and effects a run out here. Imran Zafar took the single. Surjit wanted to come back on strike. Irfan denies. And this is good fielding. Matthew Rahman first throws it to Tahir, who collects it cleanly and then dislodges the bails. So 180 for 7. 181 for 7. Another bye taken on the last ball, and that'll be it. One run on the last ball of the innings. 182 will be the final score. Matthew Rahman bowled a very good last over. Required run rate will be 9.13, and the final target will be 182 runs from the 20 overs. Decent score on the board. Falcons will have to bat really well. So 93 at the top from Saurav Singh. That set the tone for Indigo Warriors in this game. 30 came from Sujit Subramanian, and then 10 from Irfan Zafar. 11 extras, and they managed to get to 181. In the bowling department, for the Falcons, quite a few bowling options used. 8 of them, in fact. Only one bowler bowling the full quota of 4 overs. Tahir got a wicket for Rehan Mohammad, and a wicket for Sawad as well. Pick of the bowlers, Matthew Rahman, who bowled well, got 3 wickets and gave runs at just 6.26 an over. So 182 is what the Falcons, the Cybershelter Falcons, will need when they come out to bat in the second innings. Stay tuned. Good evening and welcome back. It's time for the run chase for the Cybershelter Falcons. First ball, some movement in the air. I think it's Junaid Shamsu who's been contributing with the bat at the top for the Cybershelter Falcons. 250s to his name. And with him is Milton chasing 183. And the man in form with the bat, Saurav Singh, starts with the ball as well. First runs on the board. That's down the leg side, will be wide. That's a very good delivery. Incoming. Swing in the air and then pitches and moves sharply into the right-hander. Pulled away. Mistime hit. Milton is off the mark. That movement is troubling the batters so far. Another mistimed hit. Gets the inner half of the bat. Appeal, big one, and it's given. The finger goes up, and Saurav Singh strikes in the very first over. It's the captain Milton. Yeah, that was hitting the back pad, and it was going to crash into the stumps. So good call from the umpire. Milton departs. First over done, 4 for 1. That's a good shot on the very first ball of Harun Rashid. Junaid Shamsu finds his first boundary. A little full from Harun and enough for Junaid to send it over the infield, over the 30-yard circle towards long off for 4. Now on to the onside. One bounce and the ball reaches the ropes. That's another good shot. Flick off the pads from Junaid. Back-to-back boundaries. Good start to the over. Beautifully done. Knows where the fielders are. Plays it in front of square towards mid-wicket. No chance for the square leg fielder to get there. Two dot balls. That's good comeback from Harun. Getting his length right. Oh, that's a good ball. Beats everybody. Junaid Shamsu was totally beaten by that ball and so was the keeper behind the stumps. Not able to collect it cleanly, and that will run away towards the boundary ropes. It's come off the bat. So runs for Junaid Shamsu. What a really good ball there from Harun Rashid. That's a good ball. I think there's some bat involved. End of the over. Two bowled, 16 for 1. Looking to play that towards the fine leg, straight to the fielder. This one's on the pads. Just one run of this over so far, so a good over this from Saurav Singh. And another dot ball. Just one run of this over. Beautifully bowled by Saurav Singh. 3 gone, 17 for 1. That's in the slot, up and over. Towards long on. Only a single. Lets it go. Single taken. Three singles in the over. So another good over this for Indigo. Just last ball coming up. Misfield, but won't damage the Indigo team in this over. So just 3 runs off it. 4 overs bowled. 20 for 1. Saurav Singh into his third over. Starts with a dot ball. Whipped across, but straight to the fielder at short mid-wicket. So another wicket falls for the Cybershelter Falcons. It's Savad who'll have to walk back. And this is an early blow in this run chase for the Falcons. Indigo Warriors and Saurav Singh are pretty confident at the moment. 2 wickets for Saurav. Let's look at that again. Short ball. Played it towards the mid-wicket and a simple catch taken. 20 for 2. New batter in, Nisar Ahmed. Giving company to Junaid Shamsu. What a spell this has been from Saurav Singh. First with the bat scoring 93 and now with the ball getting 2 wickets. Oh, magnificent performance. His graph has been on an upward trend since the first game. Has grown in confidence and has shown his skill. Just has looked better with every passing game, Saurav. This one's down the leg side and this could go all the way for 4. So Kiran starts the over with one loosener and Junaid Shamsu says thank you. Not of the bat, off the pads, but still runs to start the over. Pulled away. Pushed for a single. Oh, full toss, up and over. That's gone all the way. And that'll be 4 runs. Poor bowling this from Kiran. You can't be bowling that in the power play. With fielders inside the 30-yard circle. Throws the bat at it, Junaid Shamsu. And gets it past the short third fielder for 4. That's nicely done again. Junaid Shamsu getting those important runs and bringing this run chase back on track for the Cybershelter Falcons. In the slot and just clears his front leg and pushes it in the offside. Gets it from the middle of the bat and 4 runs is the result. End of the 6th over. Power play done. It's 40 for 2. Hit straight. There's protection in the deep. Saurav Singh coming in to bowl his 4th over. Will complete his spell. That's the right thing to do. You need wickets here. Especially that of Junaid Shamsu. Because he is the one man who can take his side home in a matter of overs, can change the game, the face of the game. Oh, that's a poor delivery down, and I think it's just slipped his hand outside off, way outside off. Where did it pitch? Yeah, that's pitched outside. Well, it's been called a wide. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. How did that miss the stumps? Between the bat and pad, Junaid Shamsu caught napping, was late onto that shot. This one was a quicker delivery. Pitched and oh, so close to that top of middle stump. Junaid Shamsu very, very lucky to be still out there batting because that missed the stumps by a few centimeters. Pushed for a single. Great spell this from Saurav Singh. Bowling his fourth over. Not easy after batting all throughout the first innings. Coming out to bowl and bowling 4 overs on the trot. Special effort this from Saurav. And given away just 11 runs. Last ball of the spell. So the pads directed needed. Dot ball to end the 7th over. And a brilliant performance and a great outing for Saurav Singh tonight. 7 overs, 43 for 2. First ball, a half tracker from Manohar Das. Junaid Shamsu takes all the time in the world and plays that towards the mid wicket for 4. Poor delivery to start off. And a very good shot indeed. Cuts it now towards the offside. Back to back boundaries. The key is that Junaid Shamsu is playing it along the ground, not trying to hit it in the air. So much of control and so much of power behind that. There are 2 fielders in that point region. Pierces that gap to perfection. 8 runs of the first 2 deliveries. Aerial, but lands safely. Beautifully done in the gap. And again, the over starts with a boundary. This time it's Kumar coming into bowl. Rahul Kumar. And that first ball has been hit cleanly. Aerial, and this time it's another clean hit from Nisar. No half measures. And Rahul Kumar proving to be expensive in this over. Flighted delivery outside off. Good swing off the bat. Good footwork as well. Reaching for the ball and beats the fielder. And now suddenly there's a meeting right in the middle of the pitch. Just a quick mention on where he needs to bowl and how he needs to bowl. 12 runs of this over already. Junaid Shamsu on his way to yet another 50. Cuts it away, but straight to the fielder. No chance for a run there. Only a single this time. Ends the over. 13 runs off it. 67 for 2. quick run. The singles in this over so far. Hit that wide of the long on fielder and they come back for 2. Pushed for another run. End of the over, 10 overs done, 74 for 2. Well, that's beautifully done. Up and over. Junaid Shamsu getting to his 50 in the process of just 40 deliveries. What a knock this has been. Third consecutive 50 for Junaid Shamsu. He needs to stay there till the end. Beautiful delivery from Kiran this time. A Yorker following Nisar Ahmed, who's at a runner ball 15. Drilled and straight to covers. A throw at the striker's end, but no damage there. End of the over. 179 for 2 after 11. Towards the mid wicket. Required rate creeping up now. 11.66. It's still possible, gettable with Junaid Shamsu still there. But Nisar Ahmed too needs to now up the ante here. Good ball from Surjit. Slower in the air. Pressure mounting on Junaid. And that's it. Something had to give in. Nisar Ahmed just looking to go big. Steps down the track, is not able to make contact. A little late onto the shot, and the keeper does the rest. Stumped Nisar Ahmed. It's 80 for 3. New batter in Irfan Ayub to give company to Junaid Shamsu. Doesn't have a lot of time, has to get going. Yes, a couple of deliveries He can look to block or play along the ground, but needs to get going as soon as possible. Good over this so far, just 2 runs off it and a wicket for Surjit. Last ball of the over coming up. Hit straight down the ground. And 3 runs off it. 12 bowled, very good over this. It's 82 for 3. Wide delivery. Big wide. Kiran continues. Comes back for a couple of runs. Now the run rate, required run rate, 12.5. Getting very difficult from here on. Oh, that's very well done. Using the pace, Junaid Shamsu, that much needed boundary in an innovative manner for Junaid. Knew exactly where he was going to pitch the ball. Just puts the bat down in time and well executed shot there. Scoops it. So now they've got 7 runs in the 3 deliveries. Can they get another 7 in the next 3? Opens the face of the bat and that will race away towards the boundary for 4. A little too full from Kiran. This length, this pace is not going to trouble Junaid Shamsu, who's well set. Look at how he opens the face of the bat and plays it with intent in that vacant region on the offside. He moves on to 64, Junaid. This is turning out to be a good over. Now a single. They've still got 2 more deliveries to go in the over. They should look to capitalize, attack Kiran, who's already in some pressure. 30 given in 2.4 overs. Oh, that's a full toss. And a good fielding at point. A throw will allow them to come back for the second. But that's a missed opportunity for Irfan Ayub. Should have scored a boundary on that ball. Lucky escape for Kiran. Musammil Kiran. Hit straight back at him. That was hit with a lot of power. Luckily, just tucks at the right time, and all seems to be okay. 13 overs, 96 for 3. Dead ball signalled. Surjit Manohar Das coming in to bowl his 4th over. Hit straight. Will only be another single. So singles should be okay for Indigo Warriors. What they need to do is not concede boundaries in the over. Singles will just add pressure on the batters to score runs because they need 12.75 an over from here on. Played it well from way outside off. He knows exactly where the fielders are. Junaid Shamsu finding those vital, crucial boundaries time and time again. Look how he moves across and plays it towards the square leg. Knows the fielder is inside the 30-yard circle. Nothing much Surjit could do about it. Another sweep shot. Another boundary. This is batting of the highest caliber from Junaid Shamsu. The lone fighter for Cybershelter Falcon so far. Leaned into that one, swept well along the ground for 4. That's another biggie. 4, 4 and another 4. Hat-trick of 4s. Junaid Shamsu bringing that net run rate, required run rate down with this onslaught. Look at that again. Almost a 6. Falls short of the ropes. This is good batting, really good batting from Junaid Shamsu. Moves on to 79 now. This time hit it straight to the fielder. Dot ball to end the over. Good spell. A wicket for Manohar Das, but this last over was expensive. 110 for 3. Drilled. Starts the over with a single. Pulled. That's very well done. Gets his foot down in time. Saves a certain boundary. Flicked off the pads. And that'll be 4 runs. Poor ball from Harun Rashid. Junaid Shamsu only dealing in boundaries at the moment. A slower delivery gone wrong. The execution was not great. The idea was right. Down the leg side. And Junaid Shamsu plays that for 4. Driven for a single. Still need 12 and over. If they can continue that, even if they need 12 in the last over, with Junaid Shamsu out there, they will have a strong chance. Oh, that's gone all the way. That's a mighty hit. Umpire raises both his arms, and Harun Rashid knows that he's bowled one in the slot. Irfan Ayub joins the party. Keeps them in the hunt. 59 needed of the last 31 deliveries. End of the over. 15 bowled, 124 for 3. Oh, that's a big one again and will be taken. No, it's dropped. Junaid Shamsu has been dropped on 86. And is that going to be a game-changing moment? Looking to accelerate. Junaid finds the fielder at square leg. This should have been taken. Pops out of the hands. And a life for Junaid Shamsu. Irfan Zafar, the new bowler, on the very first ball creates that chance, but the fielder and the fielding side, the fielders don't back him up. Hit straight. This time it will be taken. Irfan Ayub has been caught at long off. Simple catch taken. Another wicket falls for Falcons. It's 125 for 4. First ball through the gates. Rizwan has been castled. And what an over this is turning out to be. Poor shot selection played all over it. And Irfan Zafar strikes twice. He's on a hat-trick. There's one out for a golden duck. 125 for 5. Hapish on a hat-trick ball wide from Irfan Zafar, and that has reached the ropes. So an anti-climax of sorts here. Anup Gopal Krishna, the new batter. Looks like it has touched the ropes. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. It seems okay. Yeah, that looks like it has touched the boundary ropes. Pulled away for a single. I think it'll be a bit unlucky for Anup, a little too lucky for Zafar, but it's always the fielder's call. The umpires have to go with the fielder's call if it's unclear. Takes a thick edge straight to the short third fielder. End of the 16th, 55 needed of the last 4, 128 for 5. That's up, and will that be taken? Running around, misses it completely. That's Sujit. Anup looking to go big. Sujit not able to get there in time. Yeah, just lands away from him. Was a chance, to be honest. That's between the legs of Junaid Shamsu. Lets it pass. Will be a dot ball, but a good ball from Kiran. Muzammil has given away 33 in his 3.2 overs. Oh, clean bowled. Through the gates again. Junaid Shamsu on 88 will have to walk back. Length ball, misses it completely. And it's hit the stumps. So Kiran gets one of the most important wickets in this game. Junaid Shamsu out for 88. Things looking difficult for the Falcons. 129 for 6. Hit in the gap. Anup will find a boundary here. They'll still be in the race of chasing this total down. Required rate of 16. Teams have chased at this run rate, but they need to keep scoring boundaries just like that. Upish. Another chance. Was it? End of the over and the spell for Muzammil Kiran. 17 bowled, 135 for 6. Hit for a single. Zafar to continue. Got 2 wickets in the previous over. Oh, that's taken. Another wicket for Zafar. Arkam Abbasi is a Gona. Short stay for Arkam. He had to go for it. Full delivery, takes the edge. And Ashok Kumar Sudarsanan, the wicketkeeper, completes the catch. So 136 for 7. Falcons are staring down the barrel. Boundaries needed. No boundaries so far. Pushed for a single. On the pads, they're appealing for it. Not out, says the umpire. Says can't see it, couldn't see it as he obstructed the view of the umpire. Good over this. Very, very difficult from here on for Falcons to win this. Anup pushes that in the gap for 4. That's a much needed boundary. They need a lot more of those. A little too full from Zafar on the last ball. They finish off with a 4. 18 gone, 142 for 7. So the penultimate over is going to be Rashid. Starts off with a dot ball to Rehan Mohammad. Thick edge. And the ball reaches the deep third. Only a single is what they'll get. So now 40 needed of the last 10 deliveries. Anup hits that towards the long on. There is protection in the deep, so will only be a single. Clipped over the fielder. Oh, that's out. Thick edge. And the finger has been raised. Rehan Mohammad, rather it's Anup, who looks to go big again. Faintest of edges, but the umpire has got a clear view of that. So another wicket falls. Things looking not so good for the Falcons here. 145 for 8. Up and over, but doesn't reach the fielder. So that last ball will be a single. What an over this is from Rashid. Has really sealed the game for the Indigo Warriors here. 146 for 8. Top edge, only a single. So as long as they keep bowling those 5 legal deliveries, this game is Indigo Warriors to win. 36 needed of 5. Even if they hit 5 sixes from here on, it'll be 30 runs. So Irfan just has to bowl 5 legal deliveries here. Oh, he's got a wicket. He's done even better. Gets that Yorker right, and Rehan Mohammad plays all over it. Goes full. Goes right into the block hole and disturbs the bails and the stumps. So that is it. 9th wicket down. 147 for 9. That's a wide delivery. Number 11 comes out to bat, Matthew Rahman. And it's been taken. And that is it. The Indigo Warriors have put on a heroic effort in this game against the Cybershelter Falcons. That's the wicket. That's the winning moment. And that is it. Straight to the fielder at short third. 148 is all the Cybershelter Falcons could score. And Indigo Warriors win the game by 34 runs. That's the batting card. 88 from Junaid Shamsu, but the others just didn't fire tonight for Cybershelter Falcons, and they could only manage 148 in the end. Bowling card, 2 wickets for Saurav, 1 wicket for Harun. Musambil getting a wicket, Surjit too, but the pick of the bowlers, Irfan Zafar, well, he got a fifer here in just 2.3 overs, 13 runs and 5 wickets. So this is a brilliant bowling performance from Irfan as Indigo Warriors win this game by 34 runs. Well, we'll dive into a break and bring you the post-match presentation, but before that, match summary. Indigo Warriors scoring 182, Saurav Singh scoring 93, and Matthew Rahman getting 3 wickets for the Falcons. In reply, Junaid Shamsu was the only contributor with the bat, 88 for him. The others just couldn't perform. Irfan Zafar with 5 wickets to his name. Saurav Singh had an all-round performance, getting 2 wickets too. So 34 runs is the margin for win for the Indigo Warriors. They finished this tournament on a positive note. And we'll get you the post-match presentation after a short break. Stay tuned. Good evening and welcome. It's time for the post-match presentation for the game between Cybershelters Falcons and Indigo Warriors. For the Falcons, it was a must-win game. For the Warriors, it was a game for pride. They wanted to finish on a positive note, and that's exactly what they've done tonight. Outstanding performance from the Warriors, the Indigo Warriors, ensuring that they finish this tournament with a win to their name, winning this game against the Cybershelters Falcons by 34 runs. Time for us to announce the player of the match, and for that we've been joined by our match referee tonight, Mr. Khavi Botha. He has the player of the match memento in his hand, and this goes to an all-round performance from the Indigo Warriors. It was none other than Saurav Singh, who scored 93 runs in that first innings with the bat. Saurav, please come forward. And also got 2 wickets in his 4 overs, conceding just 11 runs. Outstanding all-round performance from Saurav. Saurav, congratulations सबसे पहले कि आपका ये पहला प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच है. बताइए क्या आप सोच के गए थे बैटिंग में और कैसे आपने प्लान किया अपना इनिंग्स.
सबसे पहले तो बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका. सोच के तो कुछ नहीं, बस ये सोच के गए थे कि लंबा खेलना है और विकेट मतलब इतनी इजी थी नहीं बैटिंग में, तो बॉलर्स को काफ़ी हेल्प हो रहा था. मैंने खुद 4 ओवर डाले, मेरे को पता लग रहा था कि बॉलर को खेलना मतलब इतना इजी नहीं है, और स्पिनर्स की इतनी ज़्यादा टर्न नहीं हो रही थी. मीडियम पेसर्स को काफ़ी हेल्प मिल रही थी.
हमने देखा इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट में पहले मैच से लेकर तीसरे मैच तक आपकी परफॉर्मेंस में काफ़ी अच्छा ग्रोथ देखा हमने, तो उसकी क्या वजह है.
नहीं सर, कुछ नहीं है, वो सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस और ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस तो नहीं, सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस, बस खुद पे भरोसा रखा और जो मैंने शॉट्स है फालतू शॉट्स मारे नहीं, जो मेरे खेलना था वो मैंने खेले.
और बॉलिंग के बारे में बताइए. 4 ओवर एक साथ किया आपने, अब पहले बैटिंग भी की आपने, 93 बनाए, फिर आके बॉलिंग भी की 4 ओवर एक साथ, तो थके नहीं आप.
नहीं, ऑब्वियसली थकान तो हो रही थी. अंदर बहुत गर्मी है, बाहर हवा चल रही है, अंदर पता नहीं लग रहा क्योंकि अंदर काफ़ी गर्मी है, और वो ग्राउंड पे पता लगता है, जो खेल रहे हैं बंदे उनको पता लगता है. सर अंदर काफ़ी गर्मी थी और इट्स वेरी टायर्ड.
मज़ा आया आपकी आज बैटिंग भी देख के, बॉलिंग भी देख के. इसी तरह खेलते रहिए. ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
Player of the match, Saurav Singh, all-round performance, 93 runs with the bat and 2 wickets, bowling 4 overs on the trot. We hardly see that in T20 cricket. Well, that's it from the post-match presentation. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. As always, it was a treat and an honour to bring you these live scenes from the Tolerance Oval. Until tomorrow, from all of us here, it's good night, take care and God bless.